Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LCK Cup 2025.
Had an advantage in the 2v2, they back off completely. There is a concern here though for Closer, he's very pushed up, but Chovy's low, so a minute in Aurora, he should be able to get out.
Should be able to. Does get caught there, as you can see, down to 50% now as Canyon gonna try and get out. Oh my god, he's almost gonna kill both of them, which is kind of ridiculous. Lands the Q there as Closer just needs one more auto. That's gonna be it! First blood goes over, 1v2 for Closer in the mid lane.
Looks like he doesn't want to go out, he wants to go in, and he gets the kill on the Canyon, who's had a disastrous early game so far. The handback, let's get the scuttle.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to win this one, but with Chovy turning up, it's looking pretty favored towards Keen. Finds the shock blast as Morgan is going to have to come in and he saves his teammate. Oh, bro, with all the answers,
as
man.
long as you're not in that last spot, you know, there's infinite possibilities when you get to the later stages of the tournament. You can still fight your way through.
Yeah, and just a reminder to everyone, they just need to win one game to at least equalize with B&K.
Yeah.
So if they win this one here, even if they go ahead to like just lose back-to-back games after this, would be absolutely amazing for the bros. Chovy still struggling here into Closer, who's able to avoid quite a lot of these buttons. Humbug moving over, wants to try and deny, but not going to look for too much more. Not baited by the Unbound Soul or anything like that.
Yeah, we do see has been fantastic this game. That's the second cannon I've seen him miss.
Hey, he's missed like every cannon, still 525 gold ahead, GigaChad. Pretty good.
He's just being very generous, you know. He doesn't want to make Chovy feel too bad about it. Chovy's the farming guy, you know. He needs to let him catch up a little bit.
Oh, Polo's coming up here, looking to try and cause a ruckus. Might be that they can get some decent damage onto this turret though, as we can see. Duro is over here and Canyon's in the vicinity, but that is a lot of damage as the Zenith Blade doesn't quite work out here for Duro. The ulti comes through once again as Chovy is likely to die because Humbug is there waiting for him back at his soul, and now Duro is just by himself. Ruler is going to move up. Deadly Flourish gave away his position and they are just going to exit. 2 kills now for Bro. Pretty clean.
Some great target selection there, you know, turning on to Chovy.
As it looks like Gen.G are going to be able to even out the Dragons. That is going to get them another third of a feat of strength.
Yeah, quite the deficit they've had.
Morgan, I don't think, is going to be able to stop this one from going down. So that is just feats of strength, or at least 1 for 1. And now the objectives become all that more important. Yeah, you got the money from doing the feats of strength things.
Yeah, the stats themselves aren't that crazy. And the tier 3 boots aren't that gold efficient, so you don't really get them until like late in the game ever. So it's one of these things that are nice. But yeah, Bro definitely still in it if they aren't able to get it, because right now Gen.G has the lead for those. Is the Rift Hole picked up? So actually dead even, and that next Dragon will kind of decide who is able to get the feat. This is more so like, no, I want to do damage. I want to hit things with my shock blasts.
I find it interesting that it's Black Cleaver into it as well. Often with the Muramana you see a lot of lethality style builds, a few different items.
Be generous, GigaChad, this time.
Indeed, that's what they're going to do. And so that is going to be the Dragon secured here by Gen.G. They get themselves the feat as well. Really felt like that moment was like the classic Paul Walker presses his NOS button and then Vin Diesel's like, haha, kid. And then presses his at the very end.
Presses his harder.
Yep. And it just works a whole lot better, a whole lot of anything at all.
Yeah. No, you still have your root and your also coming in.
You convert attack speed to damage. It's alright, we got a teleport coming in from Morgan. Polo already taking a lot of damage as that Deadly Flourish. Pretty dangerous onto Hype, but he's able to move himself out of the way without having to invest the cleanse. Chovy and Morgan with the same idea as Morgan. Gonna mitigate some of the CC, but the Solar Flare still going to connect. Vault Breaker comes through. They look for Chovy on the back end. He tries to ult his way out, but Morgan says no! Duro is likely to fall as well, but Canyon's already taken down Polo, but he falls for it, and Closer is also there. Flashes over the wall to pick up another, and just slips between the veils. Can he keep himself safe? That's the question. Is Hype not going to be taken down, but it's great aim from Ruler, and he secures 2 off the back end of the fight to win it for Gen.G.
One of the things to play right now, though, Dragon in a minute 30.
I think this is one they don't want to give up. Giving Soul Point over, especially when it's Infernal Soul. Oh, and they're going to lose their outer turret as well. Bro, kind of a little bit more focus on Ruler is going to be helpful, but it felt like they were doing the right things in the last fight. As, the Hex Splash opportunity to come through as the Unbound Soul not going to be enough there as the ulti. Oh, they interrupt the Blast Cone, and Chovy is delivered on a silver platter. Duro going in as well. Does have the Eclipse to try and keep himself safe. As now Morgan is spotted on that control ward. Humbug burning down, and Ruler's able to take down the cow. Deadly Flourish almost just kills Humbug on his way out of there. That could be an Otacon angle potentially. Without Chovy, it's a little dangerous. 25
around the map.
Chovy looking to just grab Soul Point for free here by himself.
It's so difficult because Bro don't want to give up pressure around not only Baron, but Otacon as well. And then as a result, they just end up sacrificing Dragon, and now Gen.G. Things are kind of mounting up. They've got a bit of a gold lead, but more importantly...
As well, this control ward does spot out Gen.G. as Bro pulled the trigger. See whether it's actually going to be the right choice, though, as a teleport does come in from Morgan. Right on top of the rest of his teammates, making sure that he's going to be here to assist. As Polu, there's the Unbreakable Will. They've already committed to that button as Stranglethorns come in. They do manage to secure this Otacon, and now Duro is likely just dead. Chovy was looking to come in, but doesn't quite work out there. That shock blast, a lot of value, but no follow-up. And Bro are just going to say, all right, may as well take the Baron as well.
Can be a little bit risky as the health bars get low. Yes, it doesn't matter if they die, but if they give up the Baron, that definitely does.
Oh yeah, there's the pulverizers. This ulti right into the backline is gigantic from Humbug. They take down Ruler. They learnt from their previous mistakes. And now Morgan dives in. The Baron gonna help him out there as Gen.G. They've just fumbled the ball.
Beautiful play from Bro there, though. No intent to finish the Baron initially. They wanted to fight with the Otacon buffs.
This would be so Bro if they lose Baron to a shock blast from Keen, but it's not going to happen. Humbug is going to be able to lock that one down, and that shock blast is somehow going to miss. As, of course, it was blind, so he was just trying to find an option.
Gen.G that Dragon would have crumbled, but Bro go, look, we have to do something. We can't just let the game be lost.
This is what Bro didn't do ever last year, right?
They didn't the Kesper Cup. This is the new energy.
Yeah,
this
man.
Is when you pay your Bro tax, this is what you get.
Exactly. And they're going to get Solar Flared as well. As Humbug going to try and get out of there. Will successfully do so. But remember, of course, you know, it's a quick trip home. As
Canyon
just gets one shot.
Where'd he go?
One shot by Closer. What the heck was that? Damage was absolutely obscene. This guy sitting on 3 items. Shadow Flame, I believe, was just completed. And yeah, Gen.G learnt about it. Inhib turret gonna go down. Inhibitor sure to follow. And remember, they still have the Voracious buff. This is still basically risk-free as they utilize their Baron to continue pushing. Oh, man. That's a 5,000 gold Red Bull Baron power play.
And you know, what
now
else?
Hype moves over, and yeah, Bro, I think have probably afforded themselves a bit of map control after what they've done. So the Drake is going to spawn and immediately does go down. Hype now with 4 items. Void Seek is not finding. But I guess their role is to seek, so you don't necessarily have to find. Is now Morgan going to be able to dash his way out. Good wave clear here for Gen.G, though.
Yeah, Hype just ate a shock blast. I mean, this build with the Jace, you're kind of more bruisery. Your shock blasts don't do that much damage.
Humbug is just dead. Okay, there's a 2-man pulverize from Polu, but no follow-up for that one as well because Closer was nowhere in the vicinity. They're looking now for Chovy, who ults his way forward. They get on top of Polu, who gets another pulverize. I just don't know whether it's going to be enough, although the Acathian Rain is making things happen. Hype gets into the backline. He's flashing after Ruler, and he'll find the Void Seeker of Death. My God, that did so much damage, but they're unable to take down the Jhin, who I don't think can even afford to press his ultimate button because if Hype hits him with a W, he's just dead. And so he's just going to hold on to that one. And in the end, Bro actually make it work.
I'm not even sure if they had vision of Chovy because Hype avoided the ult coming out from the Yone. I'm not sure if it was blind or not, but some fantastic moves. If he got hit by that, completely different fight. I guess we're going to see the Ruler just can't do anything when he's reloading. He's fumbling, the bullets are falling out of his pocket. He's trying to get them in his gun.
Yeah, he's like, his hands are shaking, can't get them into the revolver. Oh, God. Oh, no. We've all been there. I haven't.
You don't pick Jhin.
What's a gun? Well, Morgan, he's going to get snared, but not too worried about it as, oh God, here comes Closer with his bazooka. The Stranglethorn's not really getting enough down as the ultimate now employed by Ruler. It hasn't actually landed any kills just yet. Bro's health bars are starting to fall low though. It's now Closer in trouble. And another pulverize here from Polu, which is his death throws in the end. So Humbug and Polu both falling down, and Bro...
Bro want to stop this after moving the fight. Morgan half HP, Closer not there. It's 2v5 right now.
Yeah, Keen at full health is so scary as well. Deadly Flourish is going to stop him in his tracks. So back to the Baron they go, and Gen.G will be able to secure that objective. A minute and a half. Right now, Gen.G still very, very strong. Even though they're 5,000 gold behind, a lot of that doesn't really matter here at 35.5 minutes. It's a lot to do with who manages to get the fight they're looking for. And I'm really glad that you mentioned Canyon, because I feel like so much comes down to how much value this Zyra damage can actually bring them. Because he has been sort of finished off relatively early, hasn't found a lot of value with these Stranglethorns in some of these other fights. That last one really showed what you can do if you do manage to get it working well. But Bro just take control of the Dragon, and they will be able to take that one down. They traded for an inner turret, but that's all to do with this super minion wave prioritizing the Baron side of the fight, as we can see.
I think this...
Oh, Deadly Flourish comes in. The ulti gonna get that cleanse out from Hype.
Cleanse and flash, that's big to secure.
I mean, Chovy almost just died as he dives in! I don't know about that one, Hype. Oh dear, he's gonna go into his Zonyas. The rest of Bro trying to turn up. Chovy almost dead, but he's not. That's the main thing. Oh no, we were talking about that challenger energy and it wasn't what we wanted to see. Morgan deciding not to flash, he get himself out of that one. And oh dear, that could have been the whole game.
And move straight over to Dragon and get both Soul and Fire, and they were so close. They've had such good control this game, and Bro.
Oh, they should have communicated that, at least to Hype. But yeah. This inner turret, not long for the world.
I just like, I hate to blame, I don't want to put it on anyone, but there's going to be someone in the chat who hasn't paid their Bro tax and is just realizing now. Yeah. This might be on you.
Yeah, and you might be busy blaming Hype, but that's not how that one goes as they engage! They do find the Jhin in that backline, but can they get more? That is the question. Duro taking a lot of damage, trying to taxi his way out, but the only way he's getting out is in a body bag. Double kill for Closer, and yeah, they're back to the underdogs, and they're back to winning.
Whoever just paid their Bro tax.
Yes, right, it was you. I'm scrolling. Leo and a bunch of numbers. You are the best. Thank you so much.
And it is going fast.
It's going fast, but the track is long. Let's just say that.
It is a long journey. We are still...
Whoa. Okay.
Not exactly... In fact, not Nightmare, you feel like scales that well.
I'm not going to say that that's the late game item of choice that I was looking at, but I'm not Ruler. And I never pretend to be. As Grasping Root's going to land once again, but Headbutt Pulverize is going to be in response. Stranglethorn's not getting a whole lot of value, and my god, if Hype ever lands these, and they're just dead, as Canyon does have to go golden, into the backline goes Closer, and he keeps himself alive between the veils, and he's going to be able to get out. And Bro, they just take 2 from the top side of the map. And they're going to see what they can do versus 3.
Yeah, Closer's going to recall. He's got TP, can get back in. They got to make sure the health bars stay high. Ruler's ult can do so much work here if people are low in health, but it looks like they're going to TP in Closer. Sorry, Closer's already TP'd in. They're gonna TP in Morgan.
He's got 6 items. He can just walk at this Jhin. Look at him. He's like, I'm going to block it for you guys. My health bar does not go down. But Rulers does, as we can see. Killer Instinct into the backline once again, but this time for Hype, it's going to work. The ulti from Chovy doesn't work at all, and he times it well that time. Hype's gonna go golden, and the Bros, in the one game out of the 3 that they've played so far that we thought that they would not get a look in. This is the Casper Cup champions doing it again against Gen.G.
This is what your Bro tax is paid for.
Oh yeah, once again.